job, Victor.
What is up, guys? Thank you for coming back to the channel, and we got some more content on the Washington Wizards today. So yesterday was the start of the NBA Summer League, where they played the Atlanta Hawks, where there was a matchup between #1 overall pick and #2 overall pick, being Zachary Risacher versus Alexander Sarr. And yeah, I just wanted to do a reaction video because I didn't finish the game. I had to leave out. Putting the game on a Friday night. What are they thinking? It's the summertime. I got to be outside. So I didn't happen to finish the game. But I know that the Wizards started out in a deficit, so I'll be pleased to figure out how this game ended. Now, I will say that I know this is only the highlights, so we're not going to see a lot of Eugene Omorui's fuck-ups, but he belongs on the Shanghai Sharks. He belongs on the Guangdong Tigers at this point. Like, I didn't even see the second half, but he had enough fuck-ups in the first half for me to cut my TV off. Like, he was the reason why I didn't watch the rest of the second half, if we're being honest. JK. But thank you guys for tuning into the channel. As I mentioned, these are only the highlights. So, take this with a grain of salt. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Get this to her. I can't wait.
My boy Sarr loses the tip.
Davis out top, over to the
Early, bud. Turn me up, bud. Early.
Out top, over to the wing, a quick three on the way, got it.
Straight off. That's how you break the seal of the game, with a pull-up 3-point. Pull up Jimbo. Straight how we do it in the DMV. Like my man Bub Carrington. I've told you guys since we drafted this guy. He's a stud. And he might end up being the best player that we selected in this draft when it's all said and done. But yeah, like I ain't never seen you act like this before, Bub. That's how we starting off the summer league. That's how we popping up the summer league. That's how we popping off the summer league. Straight up. Pull up three in your fucking eye. Bang. As I mentioned, this is highlight, so I doubt we will see any fucking Johnny Davis. I could go the rest of the summer without seeing Johnny Davis, to be honest. Because Johnny Davis is ass. That's good defense by Champagny on Risacher. Clean up bucket. Bullshit bucket. Food bucket.
Working off the screen, lefty hook is good.
Solid move by Risacher. Good pace. Finish with the left hand.
Nice bounce pass. Champagny with the layup.
I like what I saw out of Champagny in the first half too. I got to go back and watch and see how he did in the second half, but he was one of the sole reasons we even had a chance in the first half.
Skip pass to the corner. That is a slick dime.
And it was at this very point I saw everybody on Washington Wizards Twitter start to lose their fucking mind. I saw people talking about they got French KD and we got French Mo Bamba and shit like that, because we've seen 2 positive plays by Zachary Risacher in the first couple of minutes. And I ain't gonna lie, I was like, oh shit, here we go again. But my man Alexander Sarr started to turn around towards the end of the first half. Let's see how he finished out the game. But at this very point, Washington Wizards Twitter was teetering. It was starting to boil. It wasn't boiling yet. That joint was starting to simmer though. Call that man French KD.
It's really good working off the ball. Doors cutting, screening, catching, passing.
Throwing no-look passes. Like, Zachary Risacher, what had got into you in that first quarter, bruh? He heard the tweets. He read the tweets. He's heard the talks. He's heard everybody talk about he has a chance of being the worst #1 overall pick of all time. He's heard all the chatter. And it seems like he came out like that. He didn't necessarily have the same steam in the second quarter from what I watched. But it's interesting to see what he did for the rest of the second half. But as I mentioned, we got Eugene Omory out here looking like a damn fullback, built like goddamn Mike Allstott. Why the fuck is he on a basketball floor? Why the fuck is he on the basketball floor? Like I said, I know these are the highlights, but I got to go on a little rant right now. Because I know they're not going to show the 35,000 pump fakes that he attempted to shoot yesterday. Because he know he ain't got no goddamn lift. Just under the basket, just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why is he in the Summer League? He's 27. He's had his chance. He's had his cup of coffee in the NBA. Why is he in the Summer League? Why is he and Johnny Davis in the Summer League? Taking away reps from the youngins? Why are they in the Summer League? What is the process behind that? Out there built like damn Derrick Brooks and shit.
Which, if you think about Ben's career, that's doing very.
I like the bub. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was just about to mention how I like the ball pressure that Bub was showing.
If you think about Ben's career,
And then my man Georgia just came and put it on fucking Sarr's hit. Boom! He just boomed it on that bitch.
and he's raising the roof
And at this point, Washington Wizards Twitter was on life support.
in the mid-range. It's Butler for three.
My man Reese shit got 7 quick points, and then my man Alexander Sarr responds by getting his ass boomed on. At that very point, I didn't want to be on Washington Wizards Twitter at that point.
Beat them at the point of attack and keep moving it.
Going over the pass, one more to the corner, wide open.
Bro, great value Case and Wallace was busting our ass, bro. We could not stay in front of great value Case and Wallace to save our lives. Now I know that's his older brother, but I didn't know that when I was watching the first half. Now I know that's his older brother. But I was like, what we are letting Walmart brand Case and Wallace fry us right now, bruh. Like, we cannot stay in front of him to save our lives. Then he out here smashing threes? Like, what is going on?
Norris hands it off, back out top to Wallace. Wallace with the cross.
Nice.
I told y'all, bro, great value, bro. Case and Wallace was frying the shit out of us, bro. That shit was bad. We had him looking like prime Damian Lillard, bro. Like, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's known for, right? He can run a team, but he can tip.
Cassidy.
Good dish, Kashawn George.
J'ai étudié français pour 8 ans, C+ and ran with it.
Well, you sound much better than C+.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, call me what you want. Call me a degenerate. Call me an addict. Hey, you might be right. You might be right. But I might have placed a little wager on the Washington Wizards covering a 6.5 point spread on a Summer League game. And at this very moment, when they went up by 9 points, I just started to rip that ticket away. I just started to rip that ticket the fuck up. I just knew I was cooked. I started talking to myself, telling myself I'm not gambling anymore. Look at what this shit does to me. That's what I get for gambling on fucking Summer League in the first place. And at this very point, those were the emotions that was going on through my head. Just to give you a first person point of view of what was going on over here on the channel when the Atlanta Hawks came out like the goddamn 2017 Warriors against us. And I know y'all like, Jalen, you got a problem, bro. You really did that shit? Man, Chase Hughes was on the radio sounding like we were the 2007 Spurs coming to Las Vegas, bro. Talking about how we got so many familiar players that play with the Wizards, how we've had so much continuity and everything. That should have looked anything but in the first quarter. I was about to cash out request Chase Hughes asking for a refund on that parlay. I was this close.
French countries that were colonized. I mean, you look at some of the African countries.
Give me that shit. Now that's what we bought you in for, Sarr. Now this is what we bought Alexander Sarr in for.
Countries.
Plays the ball screen.
You look at some of the African countries.
Cuts the cutter. Give me that shit. Beat that bitch off the wall. I like that.
Great switch. Good initial defense by Schiff.
Give me that shit.
Blocked by Sarr.
Give me that. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't know I was invited to a block party. I mean, it is the summertime. I didn't know I was being invited to a block party, Alexander Sarr. I mean, I know it's the summertime. Welcome to my block party. This is what you drafted him for. This is the thing that you knew you were going to get when you drafted Alexander Sarr with the number 2 pick. I haven't seen rim protection like this ever with the Washington Wizards. Don't give me that Daniel Gafford bullshit. I've never seen this type of athleticism and this type of rim protection on the Washington Wizards roster.
Some of the African countries.
Unless we're talking about Elvin Hayes. But guess what? That was before the Bible was written.
Oh, great block by Sarr. Oh, threw it back a
That was in BC. Elvin played with the Wizards in BC times. Like, I ain't seen this amount of rim protection. This is the shit that I expected to see when we drafted him with the number 2 pick. That was 3 blocks in what, 30 seconds? Give me that shit. Now, give me that shit.
threw it back a second time. If you're able to fall onto that. Those are things that for us, like in terms of
Oh, dude, looking like a prime KG. Coast to coast. Lay. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Inject that shit in my veins. Give me all of that shit. This is why I told y'all he was the best prospect in the draft. Who cares about them 7 measly ass points that we saw at the beginning of the video? When I got my man blocking 3 shots in 30 seconds, they're coming down court.
if you're able to fall onto that. Those are things that
Taking it to full length for the transition.
standpoint.
Looking comfortable. Lay. Come on, that's a 7-footer. That's a footer doing that.
Things that for us.
You heard him say that he comps himself to Giannis. This is what he's talking about when he comps himself to Giannis.
It's gonna be just fine.
Nice looking move from Sarr there.
Now imagine if he could turn that into a tomahawk dunk like Giannis does.
The stats bear that out. Champagny from deep. That one's short. He'll get the remix.
Hey.
The reverse to go. Champagny went for that.
Yeah, he's done some
Reverse.
Atlanta has a lot of time. 10.
Oh, he traveled.
Juricic. They didn't go for the fake.
Oh, nice off look.
Hey.
To the corner.
And you touched on
Hey, Atlanta got them one with Juricic.
times he was asked to guard Ricochet, he was battling. He had
Good shot.
excellent
A great point.
Atlanta got the one with Jersey.
As the bucket
First he put Sarr in the poster, then he out here throwing no-look 360 dimes.
Here comes Johnny Davis.
Hey, Johnny Davis just need to go ahead and apply to be a Taco Bell manager. I mean, he already got the connects. Because I don't know what the fuck made them put him in a commercial in the first place. So he already got some connects over there in Taco Bell. He just need to go ahead and look for a new career path at this point. Because you in your third year in the summer league, and you look like ass. It's bad enough that you playing in the summer league in your third year. But the few third-year players that do play in the summer league, they tend to dominate. You've done everything but. Pack up your fucking bags, buddy. You're going to China. Matter of fact, you're going down the street to the local Taco Bell. This shit is sad. You're going to work at the Taco Bell on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Nice cut by Champagny. Wonderful.
Got my man Champagny out here diming.
And the cash out by Carey.
Give Champagny Johnny Davis his spot. Quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry. I'm sorry, guys. We got to deal with these ads because your boy is not paying. Your boy is not paying for YouTube Premium. Your boy is not paying. Now, if you subscribe, and guess what? I get a couple YouTube checks coming in, then we can stop paying for YouTube Premium. But in the meantime, you just got to deal with these ads with us. But let's get back into the game.
What's possible? Launches the three.
But-
Connects.
In his eye. In his fucking eye.
Buck Carrington out of Pittsburgh. That's a barometer.
In his fucking eye. Hold on. Really quickly.
Buck Carrington out of Pittsburgh.
Guys, you are looking at the future point guard of the Washington Wizards. You are looking at the future point guard of the Washington Wizards. Now go back in my episode when we brought him in. I was like, is this Will Dawkins' version of what is this his DC version of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? And when you hear his college coach Jeff Cable come out and compliment to Shai and Tyrese Halliburton, that just made me feel even more vindicated. That just made me feel even more vindicated. And then he comes out and puts up a summer league performance like this. I'm letting you know now that you're looking at your future point guard for the Washington Wizards. I don't think that I'm putting too much pressure on him after one summer league game. The only thing that's really separating him from a young Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is he doesn't have that explosive first step. But Shai ain't even had that explosive first step when he was coming into the league. Trust me, I'm a Kentucky fan. I know. But I'm just letting you know now that you're looking at the future point guard for the Washington Wizards. And he about to snatch that 7 off of Patrick Baldwin's back so fucking fast when we cut Patrick Baldwin. Because that 17 just not going to cut it. It's giving me Isak manga vibes. That 17 just not going to cut it. Everything was perfect. Everything was almost perfect about Bub Carrington's Summer League debut. Except that ugly ass number.
His body was undernourished and it was starting to take its toll. So this
Champagny was hooping. Champagny was hooping. You see, he knows how to play the game. You can tell that he was with the Spurs last year, learning to play basketball the right way. Come on, bro. Come on. That sidestep pull-up threes from your 7-footer. How was he not the first pick in the fucking draft? Giannis ain't had this coming into the league. All the comps that you wanted to comp him, Jaren Jackson, Evan Mobley, they ain't have this coming into the league. They ain't have this coming into the league. Look at him. Screen. Slip the screen. Face up. This is a 7-footer moving like this. Jab, side step, pull up. Pull up, hop out is me in the game. Pull up, hop out is me in the game. That's a 7-footer doing that. That's a 7-footer doing that. And I know there were a couple people that were like questioning why we were excited that we had the number 2 pick because they heard, they casuals, and all they heard was this was a weak draft and things like that. Does that shit not get you fucking excited? Inject that shit in my veins. All the comps that you've been giving in pre-draft, they not doing that shit. They're not. Evan Mobley, Jaren Jackson, Nick Claxton, damn sure ain't doing it. Give me it. Hey, bruh. We might have us one, fellas. We might have us one. We really might have us one. Look at him now, guarding the screen and roll, defending 2, defending the ball handler and the roller right now. Look how fast he turns his hips so that he can still play 2 and break up this oop. What the fuck? What the fuck? I know we call Wemby the alien. We got to find something for him. We call him ET or some shit. Like, what the hell?
Took over in the middle of the season last year.
Do y'all understand how amazing that play was? It's giving me Giannis 2021 Finals vibes, if we being honest. I might have to change my shorts after this video, if we being honest.
I think he understands. He's a coach's.
I know that's a little lot, but y'all gotta understand, we ain't seen progress in basketball in DC in about 6 years. Look at him. Look at y'all boy Gino out there looking like a damn football player. The ref saved him. Look at him. Oh, he just tackled the shit. Out of Risha J. Ref just over there watching that bullshit. Because I know they sick of that bullshit. They've been seeing it all game. He got both his arms wrapped around this man. And they did not call a foul. These refs wild as shit in the summer league. He about to tackle this man and they ain't call a fucking foul. Making him think he had a good play. Look at him on the run out. Big goofy. Man, that wasn't the best pass by Kashawn George, but why would you throw it to him in the first place?
That is an accomplished move by Risha Shea, the number 1 pick in the draft.
Good job.
I think this is the first time that we saw Kashawn in the video. Hey, watch your head, boy. Didn't necessarily love what I saw out of Kashawn yesterday. He looked a little lost on the defensive end. But the one thing that I did like from him coming out of the draft was the fact that he could be a big jumbo playmaker at 6'8". And you can see him make plays like this with a good bounce pass to another poster finish. Watch your goddamn head. At this point, I started to check my scores because I was about to take that parlay ticket that I threw in the trash. I was about to get it up out of the trash can. I started unballing it and shit. I was like, we might have a chance.
Hawks with numbers. Wallace pulls the three.
Look at
Liddell inside. Liddell muscling his way for the three-point play. 41st pick in the draft.
I'm just realizing that's EJ Liddell. I watched that whole game. And I'm just realizing that was EJ Liddell. What the fuck?
They sure are.
Good ball pressure.
Hey, Kayshawn George, I know the rep was he was a shooter. And that was the only good thing Johnny Davis did all night long. But going back to what I was saying, I know Kayshawn was, the rep that he had coming out of the draft was that he's one of the best shooters in the draft. He was throwing up a whole bunch of bullshit yesterday. Whole bunch of bricks.
Davis with the offensive rebound and the lefty leg every single game.
Oh my God, Johnny Davis made a play. Johnny Davis just made a play. Oh my God. This shit is bad. And I saw a lot of people talking about after yesterday's performance that Johnny Davis might not even make the roster coming to the regular season. No, please do. Please. Will Dawkins, Michael Winger, please. I told y'all, Johnny Davis is the human tank job. So if you want to make sure that you can capture the flag and you want to give yourself the best possibility of capturing the generational talent that Cooper Flag is, you need to give Johnny Davis some minutes. Because guess what? He's going to lose you a couple games by his damn self. He's that bad. The human tank job, Johnny Davis. He's that bad.
Watched games from day one through the championship game. And we are all going to miss.
Bub with the assist.
Mark Jones. Now can they penetrate the defense while they're going 5 out? Can he get by Wallace? In fact, he can.
He got it done.
Back with another ad. And back to the video.
The shot clock.
If you want to read a great basketball article, read the story on Luka Doncic written by Marcus Thompson.
I saw it.
So we're in the fourth quarter now, so I'm just watching a lot of this stuff for the first time. Good cross.
Some iconic defensive moments, right?
Good pull-up fade. I like to see Alex Sarr get a little stronger. I like to see him play through that contact instead of just fading away. But that comes with with his body type. You saw how nimble he was able to move on the defensive end. So, you got to give what you take with, what he has in his tool set at this very moment. That was the ugliest make I've ever seen in my life.
And Jose Alvarado was lights out in the clinching game.
You talk about a gamer. Watching that guy compete is something else.
Winning time. Down 5 minutes to go.
This is my first time being close to him in the same.
Come on, bro. That's another one. That's another 7-footer. Tell me he ain't look like KD right here. Tell me he ain't look like prime KD. Ha! Pull up. Yeah. Come on. Tell me he ain't look like prime KD right here. Pull up Hezzy Jimbo KD. If I'm getting KD in a week draft, I ain't even going to get too far. I ain't even going to do too much. Kayshawn making a play in transition. Good dump off pass to Champagny. He showed some good passing chops as a playmaker yesterday. Bud to Kayshawn.
No, but this is for these guys.
Carrington against Wallace. Good defense by Wallace. Shot clock down to 5, and the 3 is good by Johnny Davis. At the same time. Playing the 4.
Look at the footer. Taking it coast to coast. Look at your footer. That's your 7-footer. Taking it coast to coast. Making a one-handed bounce pass off the dribble. If you can have a 7-footer initiating plays like that, that's the type of plays that contribute to winning basketball in 2024. Ooh, look like we had a game that ended.
Wizards up by 2. 90 seconds to play. Carrington.
Pull up, pop out, it's me in the game. Pull out, pop out, it's me in the game. Stop playing with Bud Carrington. He's him. He's him. He was the best scorer out of pick and roll last year. And guess what? We just sticking with, we just breading our butter right now. Look at the pace. You got the big on him like a fucking fool. You stuck this big man on him like a fucking fool. Who are you fucking fooling? Yeah, and watch what we do. Good pace. Ha ha! Step back. Oh, that nigga lost. Oh, that nigga lost. Look at the subtle step back. Oh, somebody get that guy a map. Somebody get that guy a map. That boy is lost. Pull up, hop out is me in the game.
And the Wizards pulling ahead by 5 now.
Hands on the bat, generally going to get you.
They inbounded. Oh, great pass back to Jordan. Wallace brings it across in a hurry. Ricochet trying to get loose, can't.
Fuck no, baby.
Short on the 3, and that should do it. Unless his team get the win and seal it with a steal, that'll do it.
And the Wizards win by 6 points. The spread was 6.5. So, if you were wondering, did I end up cashing that ticket? No, we did not, because Bub Carrington wants to miss a free throw with 3 seconds left. But, in positive news, he's him, finishing the game with 19, 9, and 8. It seems like we found our point guard of the future. I know I was getting a little carried away with the comparisons today, guys, but you got to understand, we ain't seen good basketball in so many years. It's been so long since I've seen good basketball in D.C. So that was exciting times. I don't remember being that excited for a Summer League game since, like, John Wall's years. So, I mean, we turning the corner. We're turning the tide. The future is bright in D.C. So, yeah. I'll probably have a Summer League recap podcast episode after a couple of games. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction video. A lot more to come. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. And I'll check in on you guys later.